Hello, beautiful souls. This is Shamama Hunting Owl, and I am here with a post full moon in Sagittarius reading for divine counterparts. So sit back and enjoy, you guys. I am using the Wizard's Tarot, and I want to thank you guys always for liking, sharing, subscribing, being here, commenting, all the good stuff. I'm going to ask you guys to please hit the like button, the bell notification, and the subscriptions. It really will support my channel and help me now that I'm trying to come back on YouTube with you guys a little more regular. It'll help support the channel and get me back into the algorithms and all of that good technological stuff. So thank you guys. Thank you for doing those things. I want to begin by letting you guys know I have a couple of little exciting things happening. The first thing is I am going to be leaving Patreon and moving all of my stuff over to YouTube. I will be doing, like I do now on YouTube, free stuff as well as membership stuff. I will also be starting to do hopefully super chats and things like that with you guys. So I have made this decision that hopefully before July 1st, for July 1st, I will be offering all of this membership stuff now on YouTube. It will all be very affordable. You guys can join, and I will be making all sorts of special content for you guys over here. So stay posted. I'm going to be setting that up during this week and next week, and it should be really exciting, you guys. I'm looking forward to doing some really cool new special stuff for you. So okay, with that, those of you who also don't know, I wrote a children's book. It's called The Pixie Princess, Into the Forest We Go. It is a book about spirituality. It's a book about teaching our children about love and heart chakras and the healing powers that we all have. So if you guys would check that out, that's on Amazon.com. In whatever country you're in, it's available everywhere. And it's available on ebook and paperback also. So I would love it if you guys would check that out, because that's going to actually be a children's series that I am writing. So yeah, it's very, very exciting, you guys. All right, now on to our messages for today. All right, so this post-full moon, I can say that this full moon packed one hell of a smack. It was so powerful. We were doing the fire ceremony on whatever day that was. I think we did it Sunday night. Yeah, we did it. No, we did it Monday night. We did it Monday night, the fire, and oh my God, it was amazing and it was beautiful. And the downloads that were coming in, and my third eye and my crown, just even looking at the moon, my third eye and my crown chakra were just so lit. Almost to the point where I could literally feel the energies flooding in to my body. It was so amazing, you guys. And so we have released a lot of stuff. As we know, the full moon's about releasing. And we're clearing a lot of low vibration. I know for me, a lot of worthiness, as I've been talking about, physical body issues have been coming up, feeling worthy enough, good enough, making some very big progress on the emotional reasons I am stuck sometimes, and that I keep myself small, which was just really, really interesting. How I was coming to some understandings that a lot of it is the fear that I'm not worthy, that I can't fill such big shoes, whether it be in my career or for my own personal life, whether it's supporting you guys, and that insecurity and those fears are kind of what's almost blocking my body to stay little. It was actually really, really interesting as I was processing it and as it was coming up. And it was almost that, when I was younger, being little meant I was safer almost, that I could hide. I couldn't be hurt that way, right? So staying small was always a safety thing for me. So I am realizing that all of this plays in together to the issues that I've been having still needing to work through and get back online. And as I'm processing this stuff, you guys, I can literally feel my body in different ways coming back online. And so, yeah, so I just want to say it's been a very powerful couple of days, and I've spent a lot of time in my own healing cycle and with my medicine and doing the things that I do, to bring out and up all of this stuff into our consciousness. And that's the beauty of having these tools at our disposal, things like medicines and sound bowl healings and all sorts of the tools that we use. And I think it's most that I just want to remind you guys that we do have tools. We do have resources that are at our disposal. They don't have to be necessarily scheduling a session with somebody all the time or seeking external help with what's going on. Yes, sometimes we need that, and that's for sure. But other times we do have the tools and resources around us, but we forget about it. So remembering that, to connect back to the simpler, what I'm hearing is the simpler things. The things that actually worked in the beginning. Like, think back to the beginning when we started this journey and we started to discover the tools of our trade, the things that we use, things, just simple things even like crystals and shakers and rattles and oils. And again, all of these things are our assets, are our tools. And sometimes we forget and a tool slips to the bottom of or a toy, like a toy box, I feel like. The toy slips to the bottom of the toy box and you forget it's there. And sometimes you got to dump the toy box out, right? Clear it out, clean it out, and see what's in there because you forget. And sometimes some of the best tools and toys to connect with are the ones that we learned very early on. So just a little reminder, you guys. All right. So with that, let's get into this reading because it's really is good. So we start with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, you guys. Now, this is the overlying energy, which means this is where Spirit's moving us. This is the direction. This is our rewards of the physical world as well as our rewards of our truth. Okay? Honesty, communication, truthfulness, as well as abundance. I feel like we are all coming into a place, as I've said in the past readings, there is something being delivered to us in the physical world, a true blessing from Spirit that is being delivered. And this was, we go back to that reading that I did with the temptation and the divine masculine and the devil coming in right before we walked through that little portal, right? So I feel like this is like the continuing message to that because we're starting with that Ace of Pentacles. We're walked through the portal. The portal is there. On the other side of this portal is abundance, but it's also a grand truth. We are moving from this Ace of Pentacles, which is sort of a wintry, cold scene, crossing through this portal, collecting our cha-ching, right, our big pentacle. And as we process through that gateway, we move into a new season, a truly new season. And in that new season, we have truth. We have a new grand truth realization, understanding, ability to communicate something about ourselves and our worlds and our lives. So this is the energy for the masculine and the feminine. There are blessings coming in, there are truths, there are communications coming in. Now, under the deck was the Four of Swords. Now, this is after a time of rest. Many of these relationships have been in a period of separation, right? Physical separation. And so this is that Four of Swords. This is that separation. This is that nothing has happened, but everything has happened during this time period. Like your sleep, you are sleeping, you are resting. But during that time, you are downloading, okay? You are healing, you are processing. Divine knowledge. I see this man, lying here with the book on his, he fell asleep with the fucking book he was reading on his chest, right? And it's almost like I'm seeing like the divine knowledge is just being absorbed into our bodies, into our vessels while we are resting. And during this period of separation, there has been a tremendous amount of truths being exposed, being realized within each individual on this journey. So next we are going to move to the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands came out. Well, actually, let's go to the Two of Pentacles, because the Two of Pentacles is what came out first. Okay, and the Two of Pentacles came out first, and I saw the man juggling these two coins. Again, Divine Masculine needing to make decisions, needing to figure out what's the priority so they can stop juggling. They are managing to get a hold on their physical world, these masculines, but they're down to pentacles, two pentacles, two things that they really need to bring into balance, and they are trying to figure it out. And I see in this Two of Pentacles card, there's a shadow of the infinity, okay, around each pentacle. And so this is the infinite. What I'm hearing is this is the infinite struggle for the masculine to find balance. Like literally, I'm feeling like that yin yang energy to find balance within themselves, so then they can find balance within their physical world with what they are deciding and choosing to do. Now, when I asked for clarification on the Two of Pentacles, I received the Nine of Wands. So this decision that they are making about their physical world is about something that they have been very sort of defensive about, protective over. If any of them have been, any of these masculine energies have been very defensive, standoffish, not seeming to really, being very passionate, but not really letting you in. Well, this is why, okay? Because they really don't know. They don't know how to make the passion and the physical world work together, is what I'm hearing. So they're almost holding back their passions in a defensive way. And you can feel it. You can feel the fire from all nine of those wands, right? But they're suspicious and they're questioning themselves and how they are going to balance any of their passions into the physical world and let down their guard, let down their barrier that they have built. Okay? With that, we have the Knight of Swords. So I feel like as the masculine is literally like juggling, sitting here really focused on this juggle, right? He is really trying to figure out how do we make this okay? He receives a truth. He receives so he receives a little glimpse of that Ace of Swords at the top is what I'm hearing. Okay? I'm hearing he hears through this Four of Swords, that sleeping stage, he hears the call of the Ace of Swords, and he receives the blessing of truth. He now understands he's been defensive and standoffish and passionate and yet at the same time can't seem to make heads or tails of what he really wants, because he I almost feel like it's this energy of the being able to be present and multitasking. It's almost like this masculine in the Two of Pentacles is multitasking when he needs to just be present with one thing. And so Spirit makes him realize that presence is more important than juggling, that truth is more important and feeling powerful. So Spirit's giving him this sword to feel the power of being in your truth and being comfortable and safe in that truth, I feel like. And so I'm going to go over to the Divine Feminine now, okay? And so the Feminine, we got the first card that came out, and I love this, you guys, because it was the Justice card. And so we also see the Feminine balancing something. As the masculine of the Two of Pentacles is trying to juggle, the Feminine actually has the scales of justice. And she is weighing her decision. She is making her ruling as the Empress, as I pulled the Empress to clarify. She is making her ruling. This Empress is deciding what is the value of her heart. Okay? What is it worth? What is any of all of this worth to her? What weighs the scales equally and what is out of balance? And she is deciding. And I see the owl above her. She is using her divine wisdom, that wisdom that she has to excuse me, guys, to guide her. Just as she has a feather on the scale, I feel like that feather on the scale is literally like she is using her divinity, her weighing her spiritual knowledge with what's really in her heart, what's truly most important to her, and she is deciding. She is making a conscious choice to spin the wheel of fortune, to surrender to what Spirit has for her, because she knows the wheel is changing. She knows the wheel is turning. Okay? And I love this. I so love this, you guys. These decisions that she is making on what is just and right for fair for her as she moves forward is that justice. She is doing herself justice by freeing herself from unbalanced, unfair things in her life. She's ready. Let the wheels spin. She's ready for the change of season that we see in that Ace of Pentacles and in that Ace of Swords. Okay? She's ready. And so where does that leave us? That leaves us with the Lovers, the Six of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Okay? Now, they are both deciding. What they want. I see these two in the Lovers card. Okay? Writing, studying. They have all these books piled up next to them. Okay? And they are writing to each other. Or they are writing in general. They are journaling. They are writing their thoughts. They are sharing their most intimate, deepest processes in journal, in writing. And what I feel with that is that there are messages, actual physical messages, that are going to be sent, communicated back and forth to each other, expressing where each of these people are at. Okay? They're both saying, I know I've been defensive. Okay? I know I have had trouble making decisions. I know, feminine, things have been off balance and I've given more than I should have, and that I haven't always trusted my spiritual guidance. Everybody is starting to feel like, this feels like everybody's coming clean on paper. Okay? Everybody's kind of clearing the air. And they are deciding with this Six of Swords if this man and woman are going to move out of the past troubled waters and get in this boat together. Okay? Through this communication on this Lover's card, they are going to come to this place of more communication. The swords are thoughts, words, communication. Moving away. They get in the boat. Spirit's guiding them. Okay? This angel, this beautiful angel, this literally, it goes all the way back to that little owl in the Justice card. The owl is the angel in the Lover's card, is the person driving the boat in the Six of Swords. Okay? This is divine. This is the divine leading, guiding them back together to communicate, to decide, to move forward away from troubled waters together to do this amazing Four of Wands dance, to do this dance of love, and to join in passion, celebration, and happiness together. So this has been, you guys, just the craziest moon feeling. The divine masculine, I'm going to say, most of them are still feeling pretty dark. The masculines coming out of this moon, it's going to take them a little while to reset. I would say most of them by the end of this week, by the weekend, they are going to be, the fog is going to be lifting. They're going to be coming out of their sleepy slumber. Okay, and there's going to be communication. It's happening, it's coming. And feminine, all I can suggest for you is to continue staying in this Empress energy. Okay? You are the Empress. You have done the work, feminine. The masculine witnesses and sees it. Trust me. They are seeing how full of life, literally, the Empress is pregnant. She is full of life, creation. Just look at her. She is blossoming. And the masculine really does see it. And it does frighten him. It does make him nervous, but it also makes them so proud and so full of love. So, feminine, continue to put your heart, keep your heart open, to know that the highest, greatest good for you will be, to know that the love is there, to know that they do want to come forward, to know that they are in fear, and to know that this too shall pass. Okay, you guys? So, we're moving into a really good place. Summer is heating up, and we are ready to move forward, you guys. So with that, I am sending you all so much love and light, gratitude and blessings, always, 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 beautiful souls. Stay posted for all the new good stuff, and please hit the subscribe button, hit the like, hit the bell, make a comment, help me out, you guys. I love you, I love you, I love you, and we will talk again very soon. Bye-bye.